results and headlines across the weekend from across the continent. So, as always, get in the comments below any of your thoughts and opinions on the games we covered. In this video, we're going to have a look, catch up on some of the results and talking points. So yeah, let's begin. We'll begin. I actually think BBC have put in a little segment here, maybe just for me. Just to summarise what's happened on European football, which is perfect. Maybe they've been watching. Anyways, so we'll start here with Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich 5, Werder Bremen 0. Absolutely amazing result from Bayern Munich, who, after scoring 9 in the Champions League versus Autonomous Sensory have now scored 5 against Werder Bremen. The Vincent Kompany ball, I guess, is well and truly in effect. Harry Kane scored a goal, and that strike made him the top scoring English player in the history of the Bundesliga, which is pretty mad after just 2 seasons. Previously, it was Jadon Sancho who scored 40 for Dortmund. However, it was a performance of Michael Olise, who scored twice, got the juices flowing for Vincent Kompany. Yeah, Michael Olise, I think, he scored 2. He definitely scored 1 against Zagreb. Now he scored 2 versus Werder Bremen. Michael Olise has slotted in so well at Bayern Munich, which is mad. I mean, look at this. Bayern have scored 29 goals under Kompany, a new club record for the first 6 competitive matches of a coach since the Bundesliga was founded. And I mean, with Olise in the attack, they're just so good. Olise, Musiala, Sane, Kane, so many weapons, so many weapons, and yeah, Bayern Munich. By the way, this kit is amazing. This kit is beautiful. I don't know if it's their away or their third kit, but it's really nice. But yeah, Bayern Munich have been really good so far. Can they keep it up under Kompany? We'll wait and see. I'm not gonna say, oh, we were all wrong about Kompany. No, not just yet. We'll see, especially how they do in those bigger games when they play a Bayer Leverkusen, when they play a Leipzig, etc. But for now, so far so good. You can't really ask for too much more from Kompany and Bayern Munich. We'll stick in the Bundesliga with Bayer Leverkusen, who remain a point behind Bayern after a dramatic 4-3 victory over Wolfsburg. This was mental. This was absolutely mental. They did it again, yet again. Injury time. Victor Boniface scored the winner with it 3-3. And Victor Boniface came up in the stoppage time to make it 4-3. I believe in this game, I'm pretty sure that Wolfsburg were like 2-0 up or something. We'll double check that later. But then yeah, Bayer Leverkusen, as they always do, come back, roaring back. I'm pretty sure Ralph Hasenhüttl was Wolfsburg manager as well, which is pretty interesting. A big window because, as Jagger says, it's a giant wake-up call because they have Saturday, a big one, Bayern Munich versus Leverkusen. Super excited for that one. It's going to be an early marker of really to see where these 2 teams are. Bayern Munich, as we've mentioned, have been scintillating, but this is their first big test. Leverkusen haven't been amazing, but they've been sort of bumbling their way through. Can they step up in the big game against Munich? We'll see. But at least they, got those points in, got those 3 points in typical Leverkusen fashion. However, there was a big game in the Bundesliga, which is mad. Borussia Dortmund were thrashed 5-1 by Stuttgart. 5-1. And also it says here, newly promoted Holstein Kiel got their first ever Bundesliga point with a 2-2 draw at Bochum. Well done to them, but 5-1. Stuttgart beat Dortmund. Absolutely insane. And I think Stuttgart have sort of gone under the radar. A lot of people thought they were just going to collapse after what happened last season. Really good season. Lost a lot of key players off the Rossi and Anton left for Dortmund. But you saw against Real Madrid in the Champions League, they probably deserved to get at least a point in that game. And then to smack up Dortmund like this is a mark of intent that Stuttgart are not going to go away this season. They're going to continue fighting for those Champions League spots. And as for Dortmund, I mean, this is worrying. this. I think they drew against Werder Bremen as well. We saw how easily Munich dispatched of them. This is a bit of a concerning start to the Bundesliga under Nuri Sahin from Dortmund, but obviously it's early days, we'll see how they do, but this is a big setback for them. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the Bundesliga talking points. Let's move on to La Liga. So Robert Lewandowski and Barcelona, I mean, this was pretty mad. Another smacking by Barcelona in the league. They lost midweek in the Champions League to Monaco. First loss under Hansi Flick, and you're thinking, okay, maybe that's going to affect them going away to Villarreal. Villarreal under Marcelino, very good side, very tough team to play. 5-1. Lewandowski scored twice, and yeah, 100% start under Hansi Flick continues in the league. Poland striker turned 36. He's 36. I didn't even realise that. Wow. And has already bagged 5 goals this season. I mean, Lewandowski under Hansi Flick is a new man. He looks rejuvenated. He looks, maybe not like the Lewandowski that we saw under Hansi Flick in that 1920 season. That was absolutely incredible. But he looks kind of close to that. Lewandowski has been absolutely sensational. And I mean, look at that record. 48 goals and 75 appearances for Barca in La Liga, equaling Jan Urban's Polish record in the league. Lewandowski doing really well. I believe Rafinha also got a brace. Rafinha also got a brace. Another player who just looks absolutely rejuvenated under Hansi Flick. The Rafinha revival is something which is mad. Lamine Yamal's assist as well. His assist for that Rafinha goal. Oh my word, if you haven't seen it, it's absolutely unbelievable. I mean, Yamal, this kid, I was thinking it's kind of got to the point where it's beyond the point of, oh, he's the best 16-year-old we've seen, oh, he's the best 17-year-old we've seen. No. Right now, in terms of the way he started this season, Lamine Yamal, he is one of the best players in the world right now. Like, he just is. I mean, he is performing so well. He's doing it in the Champions League, he's doing it in the league, he's done it on the international stage. This kid is absolutely unbelievable, but that is a statement victory by Barca. Remain top of the standings, 6 wins from 6 under Hansi Flick. Everything is going really, really well. But Mark ter Stegen left the field on a stretcher and looks set for a lengthy spell on the sidelines. I did see in the other article it said that he's gone for surgery, which went well, but I'm assuming he's going to be out for quite some time. That's a big loss because I don't actually know who their backup keeper is. Is it that Arnu Tenos guy? Oh, it's Inaki Pena. Wow. Yeah, that's not ideal. I saw Claudio Bravo said that, oh, he'll come out of retirement to help. Like, okay, I think this guy's probably better than old Bravo, but maybe that's something which could be a problem, but I don't think it really will do because ter Stegen's great, but really their attack has just been scintillating, and I don't think losing ter Stegen's really going to affect that. But Barca have a 4-point lead over Real Madrid, who ran out 4-1 winners over Espanyol, thanks to Kylian Mbappe's 4th goal in 3 La Liga games. Now, it was a bit ropey. They did go 1-0 down in this game. Courtois' own goal, but then they kicked into gear, got out Rodrigo, Vinny and Mbappe. The front three all getting a goal, that's what you want to see. I mean, Mbappe another penalty, but still. Vinicius Jr. in this game was absolutely superb as well. Vinny was fantastic. But yeah, a really good win for Real Madrid. And Ancelotti's side have also equalled the second longest unbeaten run in La Liga, behind only Barcelona, who went 43 league games unbeaten between 2017 and 2018. So we'll see if Madrid can break that, but Madrid right now, definitely not as good performance-wise as Barca, but they're keeping pace, they're just getting those wins. So La Liga right now, this title race is looking good, as is Bundesliga, honestly. The whole of Europe, currently obviously it's early days, but title races look really, really nice. Conor Gallagher scored for the second La Liga game in succession, but his Atletico Madrid side were held a 1-1 draw to Rayo Vallecano. Stroke turned the equaliser from the edge of the area shortly after half-time to cancel out Izzy Balzano's first half opener. So his side are 4th in the table, 6 points behind Barca. Well, I'm happy as a Chelsea fan to see Conor Gallagher doing well in Atleti's shirt. 2 goals in his last 2 games, very, very good. But Atletico Madrid, I mean, they've been dropping quite a few points early on in this season. I would have expected a little bit more considering, how much they spent on the likes of Alvarez, Sorloth, Gallagher, etc. But I guess, it takes time to blend these guys in. They are only 6 points off Bar, so I'm not sure how much they're going to play in this title race, but I do hope they can step up, because we can have a 3-horse race in La Liga, which would be really, really fun to see. But good to see Conor Gallagher doing well for Atletico Madrid. Right then, let's go to Serie A. So, it was the stuff of dreams for boyhood AC Milan fan Matteo Gabbia, as he's got an 89th minute winner in their 2-1 victory over City rivals Inter. Yeah, the Milan derby, a big shock actually here. Milan pulling up 2-1 victories over Inter. Now there was a big pressure going into this game after that shocking performance against Liverpool, and how poor Milan have been at the start of the season. There was big pressure on Paulo Fonseca as coach. A lot of people said if he loses and he loses badly, he was probably going to get the job. But then they've been resilient and have beaten Inter, the champions, which is absolutely massive, absolutely massive. Christian Pulisic scored, but yeah, Matteo Gabbia, the limbs, 89th minute, a boyhood Milan boy, ended a run of 6 straight Milan derby day defeats for the Rossoneri as well, which is absolutely massive. And from a Fonseca's perspective as well, winning this game, ending that derby day streak, just buys you a lot of credit in the bank, to just relieve that pressure on him, especially the way it happened. Pulisic giving them the lead on. DeMarco became the first Milan-born player to score in the Derby della Madonna. I don't know how to say that. Since Maldini netted for Milan in November 1994. Damn. But yeah, Gabbia rose to meet Reinders' free kick. And there, as it says here, pressures on Fonseca lessons with the impressive win. Victory over Venezia last week and had given him some leeway. That's back-to-back wins now in Serie A. Things look to slowly be getting better for Milan. I mean, for Inter though, this is a really disappointing one. Losing some ground in the title race, because as we'll come on to, some of the other title rivals drop points, so a big chance for Inter to really lay down an early marker, but they were unable to do so. And yeah, a disappointing one for them. And I mean, look at this, what a story right now. Torino, who have not won the Scudetto since 1975, are top of Serie A after Jay Adams came off the bench to score a winner in a 3-2 win. Jay Adams, his second goal at Torino, and they're top of the league. I mean, this is mad. Puts Torino unbeaten this season, top by a point, although Napoli now will overtake them. They haven't overtaken because they did not win that. But yeah, Torino, who knows, maybe, obviously Bologna were probably the story in Serie A last season, that shock team no one expected. Maybe Torino, I'll be rooting for them, can emulate that and do something special this year. But Jay Adams tearing it up there is pretty good to see. Elsewhere, Napoli and Juve missed the chance to end the week top as they played out a largely underwhelming 0-0 draw. So this was what I was talking about for Inter. Juve and Napoli playing, they both dropped points in this game. Conte returning to his former club. Yeah, the thing with Juve is this is a second successive 0-0 draw. Well, I don't think it's second successive, but they drew 0-0 at home to Roma. They've drawn 0-0 at home to Napoli. I think they drew 0-0 to Empoli. Goal scoring does seem to be a bit of an issue right now, especially in these bigger games for Juve. And I think they are sort of still a work in progress, Juve. Yeah, as Motta tries to get his style of play across, they've started the season pretty well, but you can see there is still those problems, those teething problems. Creative-wise, they are struggling quite a bit. Whereas Napoli, I think this is a pretty good point for them. Under Conte, they're started to build up momentum. McTominay, by the way, apparently put in an amazing display in this game. I think it was actually man of the match. He was fantastic. But yeah, Napoli have sort of started to build up momentum. Getting a point away at Juventus, I think you take that any day of the week, to be honest. And that's not a bad result for Napoli at all, who are looking to build up that momentum and potentially put a title charge together. I'm sure these two will be competing at the top of the table this season. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Now Roma had a very crazy week. There's already been a sacking in Serie A this season, and Roma fans used their game against Udinese as an opportunity to vent their anger at the decision to sack club legend Daniele De Rossi last week. The entire Curva Sud section at the Stadio Olimpico, where the hardcore supporter stand, was empty for the first half an hour of a match in protest. Roma are now under management of Croatian Ivan Julic and won the match 3-0 thanks to goals from Artem Dovbyk, Paulo Dybala and Thomas Baldassani. Firstly, I mean, fair play, a nice bounce back for Roma, 3-0 win, great win. I think this could be Artem Dovbyk's first goal in a Roma shirt as well, which is nice, but let's talk about the decision to sack De Rossi. I mean, I completely understand the Roma fans' annoyance and protest because, quite frankly, when I saw this, I was so shocked and confused because we're only like 4 or 5 games into the season. Sure, Roma haven't been amazing. They've not been good. I don't actually know if they've won a game. I don't know if they've won a game in Serie A yet before this game. So results have to improve, but to sack De Rossi after you just gave him a deal, to make him your permanent manager, you've brought in all these new players like Dovbyk, like Sula. You gotta give them time to blend them into the team. You gotta give the manager time to get his style of play across, get these new boys bedded in, and especially the fact that he's a club legend who spent 22 years with them. To sack him this early in the season just doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense to me, and I completely understand why they would be annoyed. I saw that Roma CEO actually resigned after this. He resigned after this, or she resigned after this. But yeah, Roma, we'll see how Ivan Julic does. I do feel bad for him that he's come into such a toxic environment now. But yeah, it's just a weird decision for me to sack him that early in the season when you've made new signings. Got to give him time to get things across. Okay, let's go to Ligue, where there was an absolute classic. Jonathan Rowe bagged a 90th minute winner for Marseille as they came from behind to clinch a 3-2 victory over Lyon in Ligue 1. The England under-21 international scored his first goal for the club, having joined from Norwich in August. And yeah, this was a mad game, absolutely mad. 3-2 victory. Jonathan Rowe, I was quite shocked that he went to Marseille. He was linked with a lot of Premier League clubs, I think last January actually. And yeah, nobody really came from him, and it sort of happened late on in the window. Joined Marseille, and yeah, they've got a great player in their hands because he actually tore up the championship. To score in the 90th minute, the winner like that, absolutely unreal, absolutely unreal. Away from home at Lyon, I saw the scenes after in the changing room. They were all going crazy, the Marseille players. I think it was a derby, I'm pretty sure this is. So yeah, to win like that is amazing. Jonathan Rowe getting his first goal, nice, and under to Serie. Marseille have been pretty good. They've started the season pretty good. Who knows? Maybe I think a title charge is a bit far, but they can definitely get back in the Champions League this season. Under to Serie. I mean, they are level on points with PSG, though, so maybe they can get a tight race because PSG dropped points versus Reims and they're on 13 points after 5 matches. A bit of a shock there. PSG dropping points to Reims away from home 1-1. I think Ousmane Dembele scored in that game. Yeah, after a underwhelming performance against Barcelona in the Champions League, drawing here, not great. PSG have started the season really well, but maybe it's sort of coming back down to reality. They were putting 5-6 past teams. Now the goals are sort of drying up a little bit. And yeah, who knows? I would love to see Marseille potentially put up a title charge, or Monaco, who are also on the same number of points after beating Le Havre 3-1. is Lens. There was also a really, really random one. So, former England and Liverpool striker Andy Carroll scored twice on his debut for French fourth-tier club Bordeaux in a 2-2 home draw. Caroll dropped 2 divisions in France's football pyramid when he moved from Ligue 2 team Amiens to join Bordeaux earlier this month. I think he joined on like a 4-year deal as well. Okay, get rid of this. But yeah, basically, if you've seen it, we've done a video covering the Bordeaux situation. Go check it out if you haven't. Basically, they've like filed for bankruptcy and they've been relegated down to the fourth tier of French football and are no longer a professional club. But Andy Carroll has gone and joined them. I think it's a contract where he's basically going to become a coach after at them. And yeah, the random link up, most random thing, and he's managed to score 2 goals. Yeah, who would have thought Andy Carroll balling out for Bordeaux in the fourth tier of French football? Most random thing ever, but yeah. Right, I think that's pretty much most of them, thanks to that article. Unless there is anything else here, we don't really want to. Oh wow, Nice scored. Whoa, I did not know this happened. 8-0, Nice beat Saint Etienne. They scored 6 first half goals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They were 6-0 up in 39 minutes. Oh my word. The heaviest defeat in the top flight since 1951. Wow, wow, wow. I mean, that's pretty mad. That's pretty mad. Saint Etienne are 2 points and 2 places off the bottom of the table. I mean, that's a devastating loss, but what a win there for Nice. What a win there. Right. What was this? Is this the same thing? Okay, no. We'll go to the results here and just have a look at any of the other results that have happened across the weekend that we didn't cover. Sevilla lost 2-1, Mainz won 3-2 away at Augsburg, a pretty mad game here, 2 red cards. Empoli with a 2-0 victory. Talked about Torino then. Their 3-2 win. AZ Alkmaar. Braga won 3-0. I'm pretty sure there was a derby in Turkey, right, this weekend. Valencia beat Barcelona 2-0, which is a really good result for Valencia. They haven't been the best this season. To beat Barcelona like that is very, very good. Union Berlin beat Hoffenheim. Frankfurt beat Gladbach 2-0. Absolute crazy game here. 2-2 Parma Lecce. 2 red cards and a 93rd minute and 95th minute goal from Parma to rescue a point. Wow, a shock here. Dinamo Zagreb lost 4-1 after losing 9-2 in the Champions League. Things aren't going too well for them. Slavia Prague beat Victoria Plzeň 3-0. Ajax dropped points, 1-1 draw for them. Lille drew 3-3 with Strasbourg. 84th minute, Jonathan David Penn. Andre Santos scored again, which is nice to see as a Chelsea fan. 96th minute equaliser for Lens to stay unbeaten. Olympiacos lost 2-1. Panathinaikos dropped points as well. Porto won 3-0. Samuel Omarodion with 2 goals. Good to see him getting on the score sheet at his new club. Yeah, this was it. The big derby, Fenerbahce, Galatasaray finished 3-1 in Galatasaray. They were 3-0 up as well. A big statement there by Galatasaray. Obviously Mourinho managing Fenerbahce. They started off the season really well, but this is a big setback. Victor Osimhen did play this game as well. I think this could be his debut. I'm not entirely sure. Did not score though. But yeah, not good for Fenerbahce and Jose Mourinho there. I'm really rooting for them with Mourinho. I hope we do win the league, but yeah, Galatasaray, that's a huge result. Huge result, and a big early title statement there by Galatasaray with that win. Let's have a look if there's anything else to talk about here that catches the eye on the Sunday game. there's a mad game. Oh, Rossi scored in my Dortmund game. I didn't even know. Scored against his former club. Leipzig dropped points against newly promoted St. Pauli. Not ideal from them. Wow, Chen beat Club Brugge away 4-2. A bit of a shock there. From them. FC 25-0. Herenveen 1-2-1. Robin van Persie is their manager. Feyenoord 1-2-0. PSV 1-3-1 as well. I think they've won every game so far this season. PSV Montpellier 3-2. There. I think that is pretty much it. Sporting 1-3-0 Victor Gallagher with another brace. This guy has just started the season absolutely on fire. Besiktas with a 93rd minute Immobile pen score and win. They've been doing really well in the Turkish league so far. Right, I want to have a look at the EFL as well before we wrap up. So go to the Championship. Let's have a look at the results in the Championship. Blackburn, Preston 0-0. Norwich beat Watford 4-1, which is a big result. Sunderland beat Middlesbrough 1-0. Chris Rigg, I think he's only like 17, scored the winner. Massive win for Sunderland. Started the season really well, so Middlesbrough. Big victory there. 94th minute goal for Burnley over Portsmouth. Leeds got a victory. Luton also got a victory 2-1 over Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah. Let's have a look at League One. Let's have a look at League One. Oh God, why does it keep making me do this? Exeter 1-2-0. Bolton 1-5-2 versus Reading. Northampton beat Huddersfield 3-1. Leyton Orient 1-4-1. Wrexham 1-2-1 here. Birmingham also beat Wrexham. This was like the Hollywood derby. David Beckham was in attendance there. Tom Brady, Ryan Reynolds, all that. Big win for Birmingham there. And then we'll round up on League 2, and then we might have a look at some of the tables as well. Okay, as a recording, Fleetwood are winning 2-0. The derby against Morecambe. It's one of my subscribers, one of my members, is a Fleetwood fan, Isaac, and he told me that this is like, he said it was like some fish derby or something, because these are like the shrimps, their nicknames for shrimps, their nicknames for cod. So yeah, you'll be happy that Fleetwood are winning 2-0 there. Colchester win 3-0, Crewe win 3-0. I'm pretty sure Abngay Dons have sacked their manager. They lost as well 3-0 to Wimbledon in another derby as well, which is really good for Wimbledon to win that one. But yeah, let's have a look at some tables. So Barrow, Gillingham and Walsall, the top three right now in League 2. In League 1, Wrexham and Birmingham, both top of the league right now. Birmingham the only team unbeaten. Let's go to the Championship. West Brom are top of the league, unbeaten. Sunderland in second. And on the bottom, Cardiff, only 1 point. Cardiff and Portsmouth, the only teams without a victory so far this season. In Serie A, obviously Torino, as we mentioned, on top. But Napoli, Udinese as well, doing really well. Napoli and Udinese on 10. Juve on 9. Inter on 8. Empoli as well, doing well on 9. Cagliari and Como without a victory. Fabregas is Como. But yeah, Serie A is looking really good so far. Bundesliga, Bayern Munich top. Leverkusen, Freiburg and Frankfurt all on 9 points. Holstein Kiel managed to get their point, and St. Pauli as well, and Bochum as well. All the newly promoted sides at least have 1 point. What on earth has happened to the Hoffenheim badge, by the way? Is this their actual badge? Like, I don't know what the hell that is, but anyway, Ligue 1. PSG top. PSG, Marseille and Monaco all on 13 points there, looking very tight. And Angers bottom, only team winless in Liga. La Liga. Barcelona top, 4 points clear. We're ahead of Real Madrid already. Bilbao third, Atleti fourth. that's the only team. Oh, that the only teams without a victory. Valencia off the bottom of the table without victory against Barcelona. We'll have a look at the Turkish Super League as well. Gallagher's right top, 6 wins from 6. Fenerbahce and Besiktas both on 13. Eredivisie, PSV top, 6 wins from 6. Is it Alkmaar doing very well though, on 16 points there. Yeah, well, 6 losses out of 6. God damn, they're having a bad season. And we'll have a look at Liga Portugal, Portuguese Premier League. Sporting Lisbon, 6 wins from 6. Porto and Benfica, as you would expect in those places, and another team there with 6 losses from 6. But we'll wrap up there. That was the European review for this week. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see